latest YNW Melly court hearing revealed new charges against him and YNW Bortlen. Sources claim that YNW Melly started to look worried and teary-eyed when the judge was calling out his newest charge. However, Melly's manager would then tweet on his account, "Just in the matter of slime," trying to calm down all of the YNW Melly fans. Now, YNW Melly's been going through a lot inside of jail, and it doesn't help that he was just hit with new charges.
The state filing 6 new charges against Demmons and 2 others who were allegedly involved. The charges include tampering with a witness, directing the activities of a criminal, solicitation or conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Now, a couple of those charges actually carry a life in prison sentence if there's a conviction. YNW Melly, his real name is Jamel Demmons, he's actually in plain clothes in the courtroom for the first time in months, again, as this judge really starts the long process of seating a new juror.
As YNW Juvie's father would even explain further on the new charge, he would even reveal how Bortlen and Melly were witness tampering and even what code words they used to make Melly's ex-girlfriend not testify against them in the original trial.
Both Melly, Jamel Demmons, YNW Melly, and Cortland Henry, who is known as YNW Bortlen, are now charged with witness tampering. It sounds like the prosecutors are saying there was this kind of crazy way that Melly was communicating. He wasn't allowed to use the phone, but he was passing notes to people, and then this person's calling this person and then that person.
Saying like to me, they're going through extreme measures to try to cover up or convince people not to testify, like Mariah mom. They was using code words like Rihanna, and they said Rocket's baby mom. And
when the new charges came out, YNW Bortlen was then a wanted man. The police started looking everywhere for him, as he's been released on a bond for the last few years. His residence would be immediately raided by the feds trying to find Bortlen. They didn't find him, but instead they found insane paperwork against YNW Bortlen and Melly that is going to be adding another charge.
Melly's co-defendant YNW Bortlen was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held behind bars on an out-of-county warrant. We just confirmed the warrant is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortlen, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Demmons, aka YNW Melly. The dates in the warrant are important. Jury selection for Melly started in mid-April, and a judge declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Bortlen allegedly tampered with a witness.
As it would then be announced by Bryson Paul, here are the images of alleged notes discovered during the home raid of YNW Bortlen's home last week, as filed into the Broward clerks by the state. Alongside these photos here, a Bortlen detailing where certain jurors were sitting during the original YNW Melly trial, including that description of what they all looked like. To understand how serious of a crime this truly is, here's DJ Academics' reaction to it.
To keep it real, this is sloppy. Bortlen, how the f you gonna have the notebook of the jurors in your house? Like, god damn. Holy sh**. You know what I mean? Like, brother, like, come the f on. It's like doing a and having the surveillance tape in your DVD player or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of the is in your DVD player. They be like, oh, okay, thank you, brother. This can't be at your crib.
This will be extending YNW Melly's jail time due to the prosecutors and lawyers now needing to review the newest charge. It would then be reported, and I quote, YNW Melly's Double M retrial is now set for September 2025, with his mother giving an update outside of the courthouse moments after receiving the new trial date.
Free Melly till he's free. He's coming home, guys. Just patience. So we did have court today. Him and Bort, they both had court. And so basically, the judge put a new trial date in for September 10th of 2025. Please make it make sense. I don't know. At this point, they need to just dismiss the case. So, and yeah, he still doesn't have phone calls, still no visitation. He's still in the new facility all alone by himself, no contact. He's not allowed to have contact with any other inmates. They move him around with several guards. It's like something you never...
With the trial being so far away, lawyers online commented believing that Melly's lawyers are going to be pushing for a bond or even a house arrest grant from the new judge. Melly has been in jail for over 5 years now, so it is likely that it'll be granted, with the trial not starting for another year. In the meantime, YNW Melly's mother has been doing everything she can to have her son released. Jamie Kane would go on to reveal that she is absolutely heartbroken for her son. She feels helpless because he's not even being treated as a human inside a jail.
When you saw Melly's statement just saying how he's been hurt, how he's scared for his life, as a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We've tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
She would begin ranting over the fact that YNW Melly has been granted a mistrial in the first trial, essentially beating the entire case, but he is still left inside of jail. Also not even being allowed to use a cell phone or even just to look at his own mail. He hasn't talked to his own family now in over a year.
My son has not been convicted of anything, and even other inmates that have been convicted or anything, they have the right to use a telephone. They have a right to just to be allowed to write letters to their loved ones, to receive their mail. They hold his mail, they don't give it to him.
Melly's mom knew she had to make a move to save Melly. She would then go on to start a petition to just have law officials look into Melly's situation. She would gather 50,000 signatures, and then it would be announced YNW Melly has been transferred from Broward County Jail to Paul Rain Detention Facility in Florida as he awaits for his retrial to resume. However, it gets a lot deeper than this, and allow me to explain. A viral comment would share, "I do believe the Paul Rain Detention Facility is to house people struggling with mental illness. I really hope that YNW Melly is mentally okay. This makes many believe that Melly could be struggling a lot more than what we know. The jail system has done absolutely zero favors for YNW Melly thus far. Now out of nowhere they suddenly decide to. It really makes you wonder if Melly is going through it inside a jail." As we even caught a glimpse of how scared Melly's mother is for him, as during the original YNW Melly trial, when the mistrial was granted, Melly's lawyers on the spot requested Melly to receive a bond at a jail. However, the judge denied it instantly and said that YNW Melly must return back to jail to continue doing time. His mom, Jamie Kane, would immediately break down in tears. This would even lead into Melly asking her if she was okay.
Sorry.
Now this would get the attention of rappers in the industry. Rapbo G Boosie would go on to speak about the stress that Jamie Kane has been going through and that it won't get any better.
Okay, so
then I met his mama while he was in.
Oh, okay.
I met his mom while he was in, and she real, bro. You know, she real.
She's stressed out. I heard she had a...
Yeah, she real, and I reached my hand out to him, cause I'm real. Yeah, I reached out to him, bro. I met his mom, and she a good woman, bro. And when I see them mamas like that, it remind me of what my mom was going through, bro.
However, lawyers would go on to reveal that the one thing preventing Melly from being released is the new evidence files that the new lead prosecutor submitted. The new lead prosecutor is going to make it very simple to make Melly look guilty in the upcoming retrial. His file starts with a man named Jay Hood. He's a close friend of late King Von. He shared a secret during an interview that YNW Melly told King Von. Then King Von told several people at O-Block before he sadly passed.
Did Von really tell you that Melly told him that he was two friends? he ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people could say something without saying it. And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Vaughn was mad at me. Bro, why you put up there, bro? Walk the bam. I'm like, you sitting up here, like, you know the love we got. You do this for us, but you gonna trust that his two friends? And he said, them was trying to extort him. And so I'm like, if they was trying to extort him, then why are you still around them?
Reviewing information that we never even knew, involving Sack Chaser and Juvie going after Melly for financial gain. This would then lead into the evidence from Melly's cell phone, where there is text messages of Melly literally admitting to doing the crime.
The PT Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, I did that, and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02, the YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHHH.
He then goes on to share evidence by Sergeant Williams. He would reveal that there is no way this could have been a drive-by after investigating the Jeep that they were driving in.
Number, you said 17 outside the car. How many rounds were inside of the car?
3.
And can you exclude the for Mr. Williams and Mr. Thomas as coming from outside of the car?
Yes, that has some movement in it, which is round site L here. The actually moving in that to create the little bit of a that you see there.
With Williams revealing the crime must have occurred inside of the vehicle during the original YNW Melly trial, we then saw YNW Juvie's mother go to the stand and share who was sitting there, as she has known all 4 of the YNW boys for a very long time.
Can you state your name, your full legal name for the jury?
Leon Phillips.
Okay. And are you related to one of the kids in this case?
Yes, I am.
How so?
I'm his mother.
And who is that?
Christopher Thomas.
Positive 2/19/15. Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Mm-hmm.
And is that a yes?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Jamel.
And Jamel, is that the defendant, Jamel Demons?
Yes, ma'am.
With all of the new police files being shared in the latest court hearing, Rap Ochibusi would end up reacting again, sharing that the feds are going to be doing anything to get YNW Melly.
Now they're putting even more charges on him, and then
when they want you, they want you. I knew they wanted them bad when they waited for that law to get passed. They waited all the way.
Penalty.
So it'd be 8-4.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know, they waited all the way till that law got passed to take him to trial.
Yeah, he was in jail for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah. They could have been took you to trial.
You're right.
They waited till that law got passed and took him to trial a couple months later. When they want you, they want you, man. I just don't see how he didn't get a bond after a fucking mistrial.
Yeah.
That made me like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, after a mistrial, that doesn't happen, really.